Hello and welcome to NGB Business News, the greatest business commentary news channel on YouTube. You already know, people. And I got a good one for you guys today. It's kind of like a follow-up out of a lot of videos that I've made before, because you guys know we've been talking a lot about the Biden administration and, their plan for, relieving college debt and everything like that. The Republicans have pushed back really hard on it, and it seems like it's kind of working in their favor, as a lot of judges really aren't messing with the legality of it. Obviously, a lot of people, if you're not a college student or, someone who has a lot of student debt or something, a lot of people are kind of going against it because they're like, why should I pay for something for someone who wasn't prepared and everything like that? Why should my tax dollars go to someone who took out a loan that they weren't ready to pay? So that's been a whole big thing. But I'm seeing an article here about Biden with student loans under something called Fresh Start, possibly, or something like that. Could be an option for a lot of you guys who are dealing with student loan debt, because let's keep it real. The student loan forgiveness plan does not look like it's going to come to fruition. Maybe it will and everything like that. But I do want to give my followers and subscribers who, maybe dealing with student loan debt, the option to at least be informed. And I'm not necessarily a person who fully agrees with, the student loan debt forgiveness program and everything like that. But if the opportunity is there, I want you guys to take it. I want you guys to save money, make money, and everything like that. And also, of course, if you guys like the content, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. You guys know I love you, and I know you guys love me too. So do all that to help the channel grow. But I'm not going to hold you up, so let's go ahead and get into the article, guys. See how you can save this money. All right, so it says borrowers with student loans in default can get a fresh start, quotations, under this Biden initiative. How it works. Here's how it works, pretty much. Now, it says the amount of student loans in default dropped by 3 percentage points from the third to fourth quarters of 2022, according to new data from the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. To put that into perspective, 34 billion in defaulted loans were marked at the current end of 2022. So 3%, it can be a lot of money, guys. It can really be a lot of money. Now, it says the change wasn't due to a sudden influx of borrowers rehabilitating their loans, but rather the beginning of President Joe Biden's Fresh Start initiative. So is it kind of like the student loan forgiveness plan kind of failed, so he just like moved on to another thing that's kind of the same thing in a way? It's kind of what it seems like right now, but obviously, we got to get into the details, see what's going on. Get into the nitty gritty. Get dirty with me, people. That sounded kind of wrong, but you guys know what I mean, though. Now, the program announced last April aims to give struggling borrowers a set of do-over to better manage their loans. Interesting. While the initiative won't necessarily change the balances or payments on previously defaulted loans, it allows its borrowers a chance to seek relief that could have helped them stay out of default in the first place. That seems kind of interesting. If you're still going to have to pay your loan and your payments don't change, how does it offer you that chance to seek relief? Must not be financial relief. I'm just playing. But yeah, let's see let's see what's going on. It says here's how it works and how borrowers can take advantage. So listen up, guys. Now it says an easier path back to repayment. When you enroll in the Fresh Start program, your loans become current again, giving you access to student loan forgiveness and repayment programs. Interesting. So you may have access to some programs to help you pay back that otherwise you wouldn't have access to. Record of the default will be removed from your credit report, and the Fresh Start doesn't count as rehabilitation, which means if you default on your loans again, you'll still have the ability to rehabilitate them. Okay, I kind of understand that. Now it says student loan borrowers often default on their loans because they can't afford their monthly payment. But the Biden administration has highlighted that many borrowers could have avoided default by lowering those as little as $0 through income-driven repayment plans. With Fresh Start, they'll get another chance to. So this is actually kind of good. I kind of like this. It's a way for if somebody, let's say you took out too much money or you you, I guess, subscribed for a plan that was a little bit too much for you to handle and everything like that, then you'll be able to kind of like get a fresh start and, possibly retalk on those payments and possibly find something that works a little bit better for you, or something where they take a little bit of money out of your paycheck, which I think is a good thing. I think it's a good thing to give people the chance to kind of refresh their loans as long as the money still gets paid. Now, it says when it announced the initiative last spring, the administration said 7.5 million borrowers stood to benefit, many of whom were Pell Grant recipients or first-generation college students. And as you guys know, I think it was $10,000 from the student loan forgiveness plan, just if you have student debt. And I think if you had Pell Grant, then that got doubled and you could get 20K back. So Pell Grant definitely plays a place here. Now, the fresh start isn't automatic. Borrowers can visit, here we go, guys, myeeddep.ed.gov.com, or .gov, excuse me, or call 1-800-621-3115 to see if their loans qualify and enroll in this program. So this might be something that a lot of you guys want to look into. Most borrowers will be required to make long-term payment arrangements according to the Department of Education fact sheet. Interesting. Now it says federal student loans generally go into default when a borrower misses payments for over 270 days. Wow, that's a lot of payments. ED outlines, ED, what does ED say? Really? Outlines a number of serious consequences for defaulting on your loans, including the entire balance of your debt becoming due immediately, which, that could bankrupt someone. That could take somebody completely out the game. And to the point where you're not able to even pay your rent, you're not able to eat, which could be a terrible thing. So this early start could be a very good thing. It could be very good. The default reported to credit bureaus, which can greatly damage your credit score, which is going to hurt you a ton. You can't get loans on homes. Maybe if you want to start a business, that could be dead because you can't get loans, and having your wages garnished, which no one likes. Now it says through the pandemic payment pause halted wage garnishments. Along with some of these other actions, the pause is slated to end on or around June 3rd. So very important for you guys to know, or June 30th. Borrowers who have loans in default will have until 1 year after the end of the payment pause to enroll in the Fresh Start program and avoid these outcomes. Now it says prior to Fresh Start, if you defaulted on your student loans, you could either pay the balance in full, which we know y'all not about to do. Y'all not about to pay that balance in full. We already know this. Or you would have paid it in the first place. Or get out of default through rehabilitation or consolidation. Both options allow borrowers to become eligible for benefits such as deferment, forbearance, or loan repayment programs. Rehabilitation takes longer than consolidation, according to ED, but removes the default from your credit history, which is great. You guys know it's very important to get that credit score up. Girl, if I hear you got a 500 credit score, girl, I'm gonna be like, swerve, we don't got time for you around here, Borrowers are, because think, car, house, like if you want all that, like, you don't need to get your credit score up, guys. Borrowers are only allowed to rehabilitate their loans once, unless they did so during the pandemic payment pause. Okay, so if you did during the pandemic payment pause, you're still good, guys. You can consolidate your loans into a single direct consolidation loan to get out of default faster, but the default will stay on your credit history. Okay, so if you do a default consolidation loan, then you can get out of it faster, but it's still going to be on your credit score. Whereas if you do like kind of the early start rehabilitation, then it may take a little bit longer, but your credit score won't be as affected, which I would say that's probably definitely the route to go. If you can, obviously. On the upside, consolidating through ED is free and can simplify your repayment by giving you a single loan servicer, monthly payment, and interest rate. However, an unpaid interest on your previous loans gets added to the principal balance of your newly consolidated loan. Your interest rate will be a weighted average of the rates on the previous loans. Okay. So quite a short video today. I do kind of like this because I do think that this is a way for Biden to kind of still get points for, student loan forgiveness, even though student loan forgiveness didn't work out. It's also a method that doesn't necessarily take money from the taxpayer to pay for people that necessarily weren't really ready to pay off a loan that they took in. And you should always be prepared to pay off a loan, when you get a loan. I mean, that just makes sense and everything. But this is a good way for people to, like I said, get a fresh start, be able to actually pay off these loans for the people who actually want to pay off their loans. And it doesn't come at the expense of other people who probably don't want to pay off your student loans for you. So I actually really like this. I think I would count this as a Biden W. And you guys know I'm very hard on Biden. So if I'm saying it's a Biden W in my opinion, that's really what I mean. So let me know what you guys think about this. Is this possibly something that you can look into? How are you doing with your student loan debts and everything like that? Are they kind of haunting you, or you feel like, hey, I handled this, I don't know why other people are having such a hard time and everything like that? Obviously, everybody's situation is different, but when it comes to the point where we're thinking about taking away money from people who possibly worked hard for it to give it to people who probably weren't prepared, then that becomes a whole different issue and everything like that. And we've already talked about the Republicans pushing back on the student loan forgiveness plan and how that probably won't come into fruition. It's possible, but it doesn't look really good right now. So everybody who was thinking they're going to get that 10 or possibly 20K if you did the Pell Grant program, it's probably not happening. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that and everything like that. Like, comment, subscribe if you like kind of content like this. I'm going to be coming out with a lot more videos, and I really do appreciate all the comments you guys have, whether it's just talking, whether it has to do on the subject and everything like that. I enjoy talking and having a back and forth with you guys. So like, comment, subscribe to help the channel grow for sure. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope maybe I was able to put some people onto an opportunity that could really help them out. That's a great reason why I wanted to start this channel, and seeing this, even though it was a real short video and everything like that, I thought that this could maybe help some people out. So I definitely want to get this video out there for you guys. But you guys have a great day, and maybe use this to, better your life experience.